Thank you very much. Welcome everyone to this meeting of the General Purposes Committee and to anyone who's watching us on YouTube. I also welcome other members of the Council who are here, and you may speak at the appropriate time. Item 1, the minutes. To confirm the minutes of the meeting held on the 15th of May on pages 3 to 10 of your agenda pack. I'm assuming you've all read them. If there are no questions about the correctness of the minutes, then may I ask if you are in favour of them to raise your hand? Thank you. Anyone against? Any abstentions? Thank you, Richard. One abstention. Apologies. I'm guessing we don't have any apologies because we're all here.
That's correct, Madam Chairman. No apologies.
Thank you. Item 3, declaration of interest. If you have any interest in the items below, please declare it now. If something should pop up during the meeting and you think I better declare an interest, then do so then. Item 4, urgent business. Just to announce that item 7 has been deferred, which is the prerogative of the Cabinet member to do that. Number 5, non-members wishing to address the meeting, welcome. Item 6, member training and development. I'm going to hand over to Councillor Alison Webb, who will take us through the report, make the recommendation, and after it's been seconded, then we'll go to any questions.
Thank you, Chairman. Good morning, everybody. I'm pleased to present our Member Development and Training Programme for 2026. This is an important part of how we, as councillors, continue to serve our communities effectively and prepare for future changes, particularly with the local government reorganisation on the horizon. Our development programme has 3 clear aims, which are to strengthen our existing knowledge and core skills, to prepare us for change under local government reorganisation, and to ensure training is appealing, accessible, flexible and responsive to members' needs. This is about equipping every one of us with the tools and confidence to deliver effective governance and decision making both now and in the future. We listen carefully to feedback from members, committee chairmen and recent surveys and have prioritised the following training areas, these being questioning techniques to help us scrutinise effectively, change ready to support us in preparing and leading change during reorganisation, roles and responsibilities to clarify committee functions and strengthen governance, and alongside this there will be flexibility on training areas such as the Constitution, members' pages and the Council Forward Corporate Plan. We have kept this plan fluid and adaptable so that we can remain responsive to local government reorganisation. After a long discussion with members, it was agreed that bite-sized sessions following full council meetings remain a practical and effective approach. I'm going to go off script here a bit. It was felt that having long training sessions after a full cabinet meeting, meeting, is just not good and nobody will bother staying. So, we need to do it bite-sized. We also encourage recording of sessions where possible to ensure flexibility for those unable to attend live. And of course, mandatory training for planning and licensing members will continue. In response to the recent member survey, we are also refreshing the members' pages to make them clearer, more accessible and genuinely useful in our day-to-day work. The structure will cover 6 key areas: member safety, communications, training, LGR and evolution, iTrent and community support. As ever, we suggest utilising resources available to you on the members' pages to support your continuous growth. By approving and engaging with this programme, we ensure that members will remain well informed, effective and ready to lead our communities through both current challenges and future change. This is not a static plan. It is a living framework that is designed to remain flexible and responsive as circumstances in our roles evolve. In conclusion, this plan reflects the feedback of last year's development plan and the priorities identified by councillors, offering high quality training to support their roles. With key focuses, updated resources and flexibility, we are committed to being responsive to change and providing ongoing support and development for all our members. I'd like to finish off by thanking all members who have actually helped with this side of things. It's really important to get engagement from our members to actually say what training is needed. And I'd also like to thank Linda and as chairman, our chairman, and Ben for their hard work on this important subject. Thank you very much, and we welcome any feedback. My recommendation is that the committee approves the member development plan for 2026 as set out in Appendix A.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. I'm here as obviously a member of different committees, but also here as current chairman of the Overview and Scrutiny Commission. And just like to say, I welcome the development plan and the work that's gone in so far, and I endorse what's said here. I've been conscious for some time that unlike licensing and planning, which obviously have got quasi-judicial functions, that Overview and Scrutiny Committee doesn't have specific training, unlike, for example, the Governance and Audit Committee. So one of the things I did was to meet with both yourself and Ben and other colleagues at Democratic Services, and one of the initial steps we've done is to send some information out, both about how other organisations in local government undertake scrutiny, looking at some of the areas identified that Councillor Webb's highlighted there in the development plan, such as effective questioning and your roles. So not just the questioning that people do in scrutiny, but your roles, that's including the chairman. So whilst you can say this is how you undertake your role as a chairman, if you look, for example, at the role of the chairman of scrutiny, whoever's doing that, there are about 6 pages that describe the role of scrutiny, which not everyone's aware of. So I've taken action to draw the members' attention to that. I fully appreciate the emphasis on hybrid and people dipping into things as and when, but also the future, face-to-face sessions which would draw to people's attention. And I think this is particularly going to be useful whatever happens in terms of reorganisation. Some of the issues aren't going to go away, and the need for undertaking the appropriate preparation and scrutiny. So I'll close there and just say I'll watch this space with interest and support it where I can. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Based on Harry's comments, and just to fill the team in a bit more, so during August, Ben and I and Alison, where she could, we held Teams meetings with all the chairmen of all the other committees, which was really useful. We also involved all the officers that are assigned to each committee, because it's important to have everyone's views in. So there was a lot of work done, and we, through Ben, collated it all and shared it with the committee chairman before it even got to the stage, before it went to the leader for his approval. So this has been done with due diligence, etc., and with realism. So one of the suggestions that came out was that a mock licensing hearing is filmed using us as actors or whatever, to go on members' pages so that people could see what it actually involved. That where, as mentioned in the report, where we could safely record a training session, let's say on safeguarding, then that recording can be on members' pages, and if people aren't able to attend, they can still watch it. We are going to try and make members' pages more accessible, and more useful. And already there's links on there to the LGA documents. There's a really, really, really good document that Harry found on the LGA website about being a member of Overview and Scrutiny Committee. So it's up to members to take up the opportunity, but we've done the best we can. And this report has been to the leader and deputy leader, whose comment was it was a fab report. So that's good enough for me then. So with all that that's just been said, anything else from the committee? Okay, so we've had the recommendation that the committee approves the member development plan for 2026 as set out in the Appendix A. It's been seconded. Can I have a show of hands, please, for approval? Unanimous. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to refer to Teresa now. So now that's been we can get that out to all the members, can't we now? Because it's been approved. It hasn't got to go to council or anything. No. Good. So item 7 has been deferred. So we go on to item 8, which is the next meeting on the 20th of November, 10 o'clock in this room. With the warning, it could be quite a busy agenda. Thank you all very much for coming. Thank you, officers. Thank you, Alison. I declare this meeting closed.